Okay, here we are on 2 TAC 81. Calculate the area of the trapezoid at the right. What strategies did you use? So I think we've done something like this before, so I don't know if you want to go ahead and give it a try. Go ahead and pause here and give it a try. If you do, we can just compare answers in here in a moment. Alright, so if you want to pause, go ahead. Otherwise, I'm going to take a stab at this one. Okay, so let me see whether I have trapezoids in here. Do I have trapezoids? Kinda. Yeah, there we go. Trapezoid. Boom! Look at that. Man, they got all sorts of cool stuff here. What's that do? Not quite what I wanted it to. What's this one do? Yeah, but it's kind of a symmetrical trapezoid. This trapezoid that they're showing me isn't really symmetrical. Do we have other trapezoids? What's that one? Diagonal stripe. Yeah, parallelogram. Diamond. I don't really see the shape that I'm looking for. Flowchart. Alright, well, I guess we'll go with this one. This will work for now. Okay, so let me make it a little bit more like that. And then let's go ahead and draw that line that they're giving us here for this, that part. Whoops. And looks like they're saying that these lines over here are parallel. So I'll mark those as parallel. That kind of makes it a trapezoid anyways. And then it looks like this distance right here is 18. Okay, and then this distance right here is 5. Looks like they want to emphasize that's a right angle right there. And then we've got 13 over here. We're missing the height, so we're going to have to calculate that here in a moment. And then we got 12 here, and then I think that's it. All right. Okay. So, do we remember the formula for the area of a trapezoid? I guess that's the first question. Well, let's say we didn't. Where would we go look? Let's find out. Formula, area, trapezoid. I think it's 1/2 of the first base plus the second base. But let's see. There it is, yep. Area of a trapezoid. How to calculate the area of a trapezoid. Looks like we got a couple different options. Let's just see, make sure they look about the same. It is 1/2 of base 1 plus base 2 times the height. Cool. Alright, so area of a trapezoid equals 0.5, so 1/2, 0.5 times the base, base 1, let's see, times base 1 plus base 2 times the height. Okay? I think we've done that before. Alright, so what do we got for base 1? We've got 12, and down here we've got 18 plus 5 is 23. So here, I'm going to go ahead and just copy that. And so what we've got is we've got 12 plus 23. Right? Okay, so now we need that height. We need that. What is that height? Oh boy. Well, I guess we can get it since we have these two sides, we should be able to get this height by using the Pythagorean theorem. So, what do we know about the height here? We know that the height is going to be, let's just move this down a little bit. We know that the height, h, is going to be, well, we know h squared, so h squared plus 5 squared, 5 squared equals 13 squared. 13 squared. Why do we know this? Because this is a right triangle, and it's a squared, here's one side, plus b squared, which is the h here. So this side squared plus this side squared equals the hypotenuse squared. So that's a squared, or in this case h squared, plus this side, 5 squared, equals 13 squared. All right, so let's go ahead and solve this. So that's 25. 13 squared is 169. And so now we've got h squared plus 25 equals 169. So let's subtract 25 from both sides. Okay, that gets rid of that, turns to 0, and then 169 minus 25 is 145. Is that right? No, 144. Right? Yeah, there we go. 144. Okay, and then we got a square over here, so let's go ahead and take the square root of that. And let's go ahead and take the square root of that. So what times what, or what times itself, is 144? And the answer is 12. So h equals 12. So this height right here is 12. Nice. All right. So we can get rid of this over here and write 12. Oink. All right. So now we've got that height, and we've got those two bases. Now we can solve for this area. So that is going to be 12. Okay. Let's do this. So 12 plus 23 is going to be 35. And at this point, we may want a calculator here. I can get half multiplied by 12. It's going to be 6. And then 35 times 6, well, let's see. 35 times 2 is 70. So it's going to be 70 plus 70 plus 70. It's 140 plus, so 210. Is that right? Let's see. So 35 times 6 equals 210. Nice. Boom, 210. What happened? There we go. Equals 210. Okay, so that's the area. All right, so calculate the area. What strategies did you use? Well, we just used the formula for the area of a trapezoid. Let's see what the answer was. 5 squared plus c squared equals 13 squared. What? Minus 25 minus 20. Oh, yeah, so subtract 25 from both sides. Area of a trapezoid equals 1/2 of base 1 plus base 2 times height, which is what we did. So they don't give you the answer, but assuming we did our arithmetic correctly, there we go, 210. All right, second problem down. Let's move to the next one.